this brand new coaster coming in Austin, Texas, 2022. This is going to Cota Land. This is where the race uh, takes place every single year in Austin, Texas. So this is going to be a Gerstlauer Infinity coaster, and it is going to be a first of its kind, and it is a shuttle Gerstlauer Infinity coaster. Uh, so this coaster this coaster this coaster has a length of 1,230 feet of track. Height is 90 feet tall. Speed is 51 miles per hour. It only has two inversions. So that's probably because including that the 0G stall and inline twist. So in case you don't know what this name really means, this name means the words that goes forwards and backwards. So it really fits with the theming. So it probably sounds good, but unfortunately, according to the renderings, there isn't really theming on this roller coaster. That's the only downside. But when you take a look at this coaster and you go to this park, you're gonna realize that this is going to be a unique addition, and you're gonna see the very first shuttle coaster from Gerstlauer. And take a look at that spike right on the right. That is going to be one huge thing that looks different compared to the other coasters that you've ridden. I mean, we've seen something like that on Switchback ZDTs, but that one's a wooden coaster. This one is a steel coaster, and it looks pretty much different in the area. Nothing like it. Uh, so yeah, if you're wanting to ride a shuttle coaster in Texas, I think there are only three coasters. Actually, there's two right now, but there's gonna be three because of this. The second one is the one at ZDT's, the Switchback, and then the other one is Aquaman Power Wave. Uh, Switchback is a wooden coaster. Just remember that. Uh, Aquaman Power Wave is steel coaster, so mock rides, but it's a power splash. It goes backwards. So yeah, so Texas will now have three shuttle coasters. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks unique. I like the color scheme. I don't have a complaint that they should change the color scheme. I think the color scheme does really look cool. So uh, they also say that this is going to be the first ever coaster to cross a bridge or a road. My bad. A road in the United States. Well, Ravine Flyer 2 is one, but that's a wooden coaster. They said this is the first steel coaster to cross our busy road. This is the 0G stall. Yeah, 0G stall. And you're gonna go upside down over the road, which is a different experience. You've never experienced flipping upside down over a busy road before. This will be first of its kind. So I just like the fact that they come up with this. I think this is a cool addition for Codaland. They only have like what do you call this? They only have two coasters right, or I'm sorry. They have two coasters right now, but they are planning to add two more. So this one, and they're also adding a Texas Wildcat, which I think is being a relocated ride from Lightwater Valley. So it's cool that this coaster is first of its kind, and I'm sure this is gonna be a uh, a cool addition. And also the lines, don't get me started on the lines because I'm sure it's gonna be a long line because this is a new ride, first of its kind. A lot of people are gonna line up on this thing and be the first riders. So if you want to ride this and you don't want to stick with the line, well, you gotta wait a bit. Probably uh, when the ride gets old. That's probably the best advice. Or if you want, I don't know if they consider you to have a skip the line pass, but if they do, then you could. But if you don't, then there's no choice but to wait. But anyway, this coaster is unique. I do like the trains. This is similar to what they use, I think, on Hang Time at Knott's Berry Farm. This one only has lap bars, aka T bars. So this is more comfortable. You're more free in the cars. Because when you have over the shoulder restraints, you feel like you're just stuck in there. You can't even really put your arms up that that well. So uh, at least Hang Time at Knott's Berry Farm has lap bars. But this is a lot different from Hang Time. This is the same type as Hang Time, except this one is a shuttle coaster, and there's a turntable. So you know when it goes uh, backwards through the first drop on this ride, it will then, slow down, and you'll go to the turntable, and you will probably face the other way. Uh, Now, this is something that we haven't seen yet. A Gerstlauer use a turntable, so that is something different from the others. And the train, I like the colors on the train. It's red, it really makes it pop. Now, if they gone with blue also, I don't think it's gonna look as good. I'm glad they gone with red because red also pops with this coaster. So, although red, white, and blue, looks patriotic, but it still looks unique, and hopefully it's gonna pop when you're driving by the coaster. So look at that. Uh, Look at that over here. This is the busy street, and you're flipping upside down over the cars below you. That is a unique experience. Now, I don't live over in Texas, but if I were to visit Texas, this is one of the coasters that I want to ride. This looks very cool. So yeah, and just in case you didn't know, they do four across seating like the B&Ms. So your family can ride this. I mean, of course, not the kids, but if you're all oldies, like you're young adults and you have parents riding with you, this is gonna be a good one. Uh, this is absolutely a unique coaster. Probably uh, would be one of my favorites if I came down to Texas just to ride this. But again, I don't know yet. It really depends on how things go and this global situation turns out. But other than that, this is probably one of my favorite coasters for 2022. I just like the fact that you can flip upside down over the busy street. I like how you can do the twisting drop, and I like the spike, the shuttle part of it. You go backwards. Uh, I've only been on a roller coaster that goes backwards. I think I've been on two of them. No, three. But the one with the true spike is Superman Escape from Krypton and Montezuma's Revenge. The other one that goes backwards is the Revenge of the Mummy, but it doesn't have a spike like what you see on this one. If you're talking about something that goes backwards, yeah, if you include backwards only, then three. But if you include the one with the true spike, then two. So yeah, looks cool. Uh, Definitely would probably be in one of my bucket list coasters. But again, like I said, I don't live over in Texas, so probably I don't get to experience this right away. But hopefully, anytime soon, and I will go ride this thing. Hopefully, hopefully very soon, or as soon as possible. So those are my thoughts on this coaster. It just looks cool and everything. Probably one of my bucket list coasters to ride someday. So yeah. What are your thoughts on this coaster? You think it's unique? You think they should have changed the color scheme a bit? Maybe put some theming. Obviously, I think they should put some theming around the queue and station, but it doesn't look like there's going to be any theming on the queue or station. But it looks cool. One of my favorite rides that I'm looking forward to someday. Uh, Probably I've already experienced this zero G stall on West Coast Racers, so I'll probably experience similar to West Coast Racers with that. But the other part of the ride is not like West Coast Racers. Of course, it's different. It's more like you know, just a standard coaster, but with a backwards section. So yeah, uh, yeah. Post your comments below if you think this is a unique coaster and you think the color scheme is already good as that it is. So yeah. Oh yeah, one more thing. I wonder how this ride will look like at night. This is definitely going to be a good ride at night. So obviously, I can't wait to see people's reviews on how they think of this ride at night. I can't wait to see a POV on this thing, especially at night. I don't know if there's going to be a night POV because normally people don't do night POVs anymore. I don't know why. Maybe because a lot of people are having a hard time seeing. But riding this at night will definitely be, uh, awesome. But till then, I don't even know if Cota Land is open at night. But if it is, this ride would look so dope at night. So I want to see, people making footage at night of this ride because but unless they put some light package, but we don't hear anything right now. But as soon as uh, you know the year goes by, we probably might see some updates. Sometimes they do that, they update something to make it look better. Maybe they change the color scheme. Maybe they maybe add something different. Maybe make it a longer ride. So we don't know until uh, 2022 is here. Because sometimes by 2022 or January or something or spring, they will change something a bit to make it look better. But other than that, that's all I know. These are my thoughts. So, what are your thoughts? Sure, you comment below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.